So country is planning around 500 gigawatts of non-renewable energy by 2030, and to sustain it, we need to have certain energy storage system in our grid to support it, else it won't work. Adding renewables, like during the day, sun is there, during the night, sun is not there. Wind might be there, but there are certain harmonics also in the grid. We need to have certain backups, for which we have been creating certain energy storage systems in our grid. And the best part of it, as of now, has been the battery energy storage and the pumped hydro storage, which have recently been developed at a commercial scale, and are being a lot of tenders are coming in this area. A lot of developers have come in this area. Moreover, a completely new ecosystem is being getting developed. So I will just give a glimpse of how everything is working and how we are trying to achieve our goal of 500 gigawatts of non-renewable energy using energy storage systems. So you must have also heard about viability gap funding as of now to make these projects feasible. As you might all be aware that having a battery ecosystem, like we need a lot of R&D, we need a lot of manufacturing setup. But as of now, at this present moment in 2026, we don't have so much good facilities as they might exist in some other parts of the world, like China, maybe Europe, maybe Korea. So government has given some incentives to promote some battery energy storage projects in India. So the major one is the viability gap funding, which government has been giving. Now we are having lot of TBCB projects under for battery energy storage system and pumped hydro storage systems also. The government has been mandating some domestic value addition in India because a lot of raw materials of such components are coming from around the world. We have been establishing various gigafactories, which I will later on talk about. So first, I will talk about the VGF scheme, which has been recently promoted by the government to build an ecosystem in India for best battery energy storage systems. So it was initially launched in September 2023 with a initially they were government was giving up to 40% of the capital cost support for BESS projects, which was estimated to be around 96 lakhs per megawatt hour. Later, it got revised to 30% of the capex value, which came around 46 lakhs per megawatt hour. And at this very moment, when we are in 2026, it is somewhere around rupees 18 lakh per megawatt hour, which reflects how improved cost curves and global pricing have reduced our prices for such raw materials and such expansion. The second mandate which has been given by the government is the domestic value addition of these products. As you might be aware that these battery components, mainly lithium, anode, cathode, graphite, like various machinery equipments which are involved in such battery, like huge battery making of megawatt hours or megawatt, they are mostly imported from China, Japan, or like Korea. So government has mandated some 20% domestic value addition on these products on these projects, so that these projects become financially feasible and some local value addition is being there given in India. And moreover, with this, a lot of factories are getting established in India, which I will talk at a later stage. This 20% value addition has built entire layers for starting layers of platform for best growth, while maintaining cost competitiveness through global supply chain integration. So next, I will be talking about how private sector organizations have contributed towards India's growth in this particular sector, like best sector. So various private players, I will name it, like Ola, Reliance, Amar Raja, Exide, Ensure, and various other companies have also stepped in, and they have started establishing, or maybe Ola has established one large scale gigafactory in near Tamil Nadu, which is targeting, they are targeting around 5 gigawatt hour battery production by FY26. They have also pioneered an proprietary one, Bharat Cell, which you might have also heard in various newspapers or videos of Ola. Moreover, various independent power producers are also coming up, like KPI Green has been coming up and to do something in this sector. now, to support such initiatives, we will be needing R&D facilities in India. So the companies which I named, like ensure is there, Amar Raja is there, Exide is there, Ola is there. They have made large amounts of investment, crores of money in R&D setups in India, and they are doing some testing on lithium phosphate, iron phosphate, ferrous phosphate, different chemistries. Like latestly, we heard of sodium ion batteries getting come in the system. So a lot of R&D work is also getting developed in India. Moreover, if you see with the rising pollution, like AQI is about 250 in some places, AQI is about 100 in some places. Government is promoting EVs all around the world, and particularly in India also we have certain subsidies given on EVs to promote it. So when EV boom is gonna come in next 5 years, we are again going to need some batteries to support that ecosystem. So various companies are in EV sector are also operating. You might be know of Tata, Mahindra, TVS, Hero, Ather, Ola. These companies are also working sourcing components and moreover manufacturing components locally to support the EV boom. With this strong policy push from the government, there are various, sir recently told that he belonged to TG Transco, and government TG Transco is offering various subsidies, oblique grants, oblique land support, oblique policy support to someone who comes in and does something in their state. Telangana has also recently come up with best TVCB projects under VGF scheme, as sir might be knowing. But these associated things, when they come, they have some side effect or maybe some risk associated with it. So now we'll talk about some risk which have recently cropped in. We have a huge risk of battery disposal. As of now, we don't have much knowledge around the world. We don't have much knowledge about how to dispose such batteries, how to refine recycle their materials, sorry, how to, when their life is over, maybe after 15 years, 20 years, what to do about them, how to make them, refurbish them. We don't have such knowledge as of now, but we are working in that way. So it's a huge risk. Second is we are not aware ki how much such batteries will work, for how long will they work. uh, Third problem, there is a certain technological shift. Whatever capex we do, suppose as of now we do 100 crore capex, somehow 2 years down the line the technology changes, like sodium ion batteries come up. They will entirely disrupt the entire ecosystem. Tech companies which have invested in lithium ion ecosystem, they will have very less stake, and they will have to move on to sodium ion batteries or some other chemistries which might be there in the future. So there will be a huge disruption. Technology is getting changed every now and then. So it's a huge challenge for us as of now. Um, now, now I will talk about some challenges which are there. Like Make in India challenge is there. As of now, we are only able to do 20% domestic value addition. Government has been able to mandate only 20% domestic value addition. So 80% still it's getting imported from other parts of the world. So our import dependence is very high. We don't have a technical skilled manpower available in India. We don't have enough capex to fund these projects. We don't have policy support in oblique uh, certain subsidies. They might be there on paper, like such and such government is offering some subsidy, but later on, there is somewhat change in the policy, there is somewhat change in the framework by which the such projects are governed. They pose a legal oblique dispute battle between the organizations. Third is the AMC, which I recently talked about. AMC, I mean to say annual maintenance. For these batteries, since I told there are not so much skilled manpower, manpower available in India. We have to consult every now and then to the OEM manufacturer, which are basically based in China, Korea, Japan, at these countries. So somehow these are they have to send their representatives or like depute their representatives to India to help establish such big battery energy storage projects in India. Fourth one is the cycle time in which it gets charged and it gets discharged. So once it gets charged, as of now, what technology we are having, they are of for 2 hours, 4 hours maximum. We are utilizing in India. So we are not able to reach more than that. Or maybe in future we might reach. So it's a huge challenge as of now. Both another challenge is the dispute resolution. Like when big projects are being getting developed, there are always certain performance parameters or like certain benchmarks which the developer is not able to achieve, and they usually tend to move to some disputes, payments getting delayed, maybe some operational parameters not met, maybe financial viability not met. They got the project at a very low cost. So as of now, what you might have heard in newspapers also, we are moving ahead with the nuclear setup, like small nuclear reactors we are proposing to set up all around India. So for that also, what will happen with nuclear energy is we will get 24 hours energy with solar, with other forms of renewables. There is a sudden change, like weather gets changed, or maybe cloudy, maybe rainy, maybe during the night. During that period, we are not able to harness any energy through our solar panels. So any sudden change can disrupt our grid. But if we talk of thermal is the biggest contributor. Thermal power is the biggest contributor to our energy needs. It holds the grid. It stabilizes the grid. When nuclear, but when renewable power in the form of solar, it gets added, wind, it gets added, or any other form, like it usually have a tendency to disrupt the grid. But with the nuclear power, as per the studies which have been conducted, it will stabilize the grid. It will make the grid more robust, more resilient. It will have a better financing model, because these projects tend to work to 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. But projects, if you think, they are working for 25 years maximum, 15 years max. So average is 15 years, 10 to 15 years. So these are some of the challenges. But at the last, would like to conclude by saying that every technology which has been there in the past and which will be there in the future will have certain pros and consequences, and we have to move ahead with whatever options we are available. Like previous, like when we got independent, we had major thermal power plants only. Like we invested in a lot of renewables, we invested in hydro projects. Solar was not there at that time. We stabilized the grid at that very moment. Then during the blackout which came around to 2010 to 2014, during that period, like we installed a lot of statcoms, as you might be aware of. Like they have the capacity to discharge sudden electricity change which has been there. Now we are coming up with BESS, which has the capability to supply energy to the grid for a sustained period, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours, etc., etc. So let's hold on and see what new technology or what new thing gets unfolded in the near future. Thank you.